Good morning students. Today we will do unit 5 input in Java. Input means to provide data to computer for processing. While writing a program, we use input statement to accept data from the user. Hence, input enables user to enter data at runtime. With the help of input, we can accept data at the runtime, means at the execution time of the program. So, different computer languages has different syntax to input values. Java language has also same. So, Java allows its user to enter data for processing in following ways. Number 1, using function argument, using input stream class, using scanner class, and using command line arguments. Okay, so out of these 4 you have done first method in 8th class, which is known as function argument as well as BlueJ method. So first of all we will do this using function argument. This is one of the methods to accept value from the user at the runtime or at the time of execution of the program. The variables whose values are to be input must be provided as argument to the main function. For example, public static void main int a, int b. Got it? Here one exemplary program is given. Write a program to input principal, rate and time, means you have to accept values for principal, rate and time. Calculate and display the difference between simple interest and compound interest by using function argument. Here formulas for calculation of compound interest is given, and see here compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, whereas how you will calculate amount, its formula is also given. It means first of all you will calculate amount, then only you can calculate compound interest. See the program. Public class difference, public static void main, input p, int p, int r, int t. Int p, int r, int t means principal, rate and time. So here we need extra variables. We will keep only the variables whose value we want to accept from the user. Okay. Now here extra variable we need double SI for simple interest, CI for compound interest, declare it as 0, AMT for amount, diff for the difference of compound interest and simple interest. See now calculate simple interest, you know formula P into R into T, divide with 100 decimal 0. And now formula for amount is equal to P into math.pow because this T is its power. To work with power in Java we have one function math.pow. Okay, in bracket we will write base. What is its base? Base is 1 plus r upon 100. So same here 1 plus r upon 100.0 comma t, comma means its power. Okay, base comma power. Is it clear? Now compound interest, CI means variable for compound interest, CI is equal to AMT minus P, amount minus principal. Now calculate the difference, that is compound interest minus simple interest, and display the result. Compound interest is rupees, this is the text that we will write in double quotes, plus CI in float, means in decimals. Got it? Now display it's a simple interest in rupees, keep it in double quotes, plus SI, simple interest. Got it? In last we will write its difference between compound interest and simple interest in rupees, keep in double quote. This is the text which will be printed as it is, float diff, and close to curly bracket, one for the main and last one for the class. Now see how to do the program. All of you know how to do in BlueJ. Write the program. After typing the program, click on compile, then click on close. You will come back on the one window where you will get the yellow icon of the class. Right click on that, then void main, then you will get this window. Okay, in this, see, we will input the values. Already you have done it as practical in the 8th class. Int p, keep the value of principal here, then for rate, for time, then OK. Then on terminal window you will get the result according to the printing statement that you will write. Compound interest rupees this, simple interest rupees this. Difference between compound interest and simple interest is this. I hope you understood this program. Okay.